What do we got? Alrighty, all together. Just gonna do a quick walk around of the bike. So, carbon frame, alloy rear triangle. It's running the SRAM Eagle, carbon cranks, carbon bars, DT Swiss rims, 30mm wide, running the Minion DHR2s. It's 27.5. Opposed to the 29er I've been riding, so a little bit smaller. Fox 38s on the front, so looking forward to using those. So I'm 163 centimeters tall. It's a size small, so everything sort of feels good at the moment. Dropper post I think goes up 150mm by memory. So that's fully extended. That's right down low, so fair bit of movement to play with. And on the rear, running the Fox Factory Float X2. 180 on the rear, 180 on the front. Out of the box, it comes with a shock pump, pretty basic torque wrench, which is pretty handy. Most of the bolts, Allen keys and stuff, got it written on what tension they need to be, so that was handy. One other thing with the Fox, 38's up front, I got a new little bleeder valve on them, so if you get any air that's not wanted in there, you can bleed that out, similar to a motorbike setup. Yeah, they came with these dust covers. Leave them on there at the moment because it's new. I'm sure they'll fall off and I'll get over that, but they're staying on there for now. Another nice little feature is the rear axle setup. So comes out, you can undo it that way. Once it's tight, that locks back in. Thought that was pretty handy. Comes with a cable cover at the bottom of the frame that also protects the paint, the carbon, and eliminates all the rattles from the internal cable routing, so should be handy. And last but not least, so I just put it on the scales, came in at 14.9 kilos. That's with alloy pedals on it. Still got the tubes in the tyres at the moment, so a little bit of weight there, not much. We'll get rid of those once I get a flood, I think. All right, first ride, see how we go. Got a bit of a gully to go through, bit of fun stuff, and then it's a 15-minute climb, so see how it goes up the hills. Had a bit of rain the last couple of days, it's been good. Not much dust around. Oh. Alright, so I'm halfway up one of the climbs on one of the local trails I got, Rock and Roll at Jolly Nose. Pedal's surprisingly good uphill for a full enduro bike. Getting a little bit of pedal bob, I haven't locked anything out, on the rear shock anyway. Front tyre leaves the ground a little bit if you put the hammer down too much. On these steeper sections, getting a slight lift there, but got to expect that for what the bike is. Feels good. Get to the top and I'll show you some footage of doing the fun way. Okay, so I've just made it up the top of Rock and Roll. So about a good 15-minute climb up the hill. It's not fun on any bike, but wasn't too bad on that. Seemed to pedal pretty good. One thing I noticed, the seat tube angle could be a little bit steeper. I found myself sliding off the back a little bit, but something that can't really change on that, unfortunately, I don't think. Yeah, other than that, let's go down, see how we go. I don't have any pads on, so I'll just take a chilled out run. Got the suspension set up with 100 psi, all the clickers are set to my weight, and yeah, we'll have to fine tune all that. See what this first run's like. Right, here we go. Oh, it feels smooth, nice and grippy. Oh, the trails are primed at the moment. Feels awesome. Quite firm. Oh, brakes need to be bedded in a bit. There's not much brake there, but oh, so smooth. So smooth. I've just come off a 29er stump jumper, last year's model. It's been good. Got more of an enduro bike, so that's why I made this purchase. Oh, this feels so good, turning so much better. Little double. Rock garden. Oh, I nailed that line. Wow. Okay. So quiet, there's no rattles. Drop coming up here. Yeah. Oh, it feels so good. Probably should have put some pads on. Anyway, I have good footage. Big hole in my leg. Oh, little jump. Oh, it's so good. What a massive difference. So grippy. going to say playful. So good. Oh, mud. It's dirty now. All over. That's it. I'm really happy with that. That was great. Whew. Right, heading up Rock and Roll again for a second run. Just met up with a couple of locals, so talked me into going again. So first impressions, that run was so good. Suspension feels like you're on a cloud. So nimble. Turns on a dime. Posted the 29er, but sort of was half expecting that. Jumps well. Rear shock's probably a bit stiff, but I think I'd put 160 in that, so I might back that off. Play with the rebound, compression, all that. But I get a bit of time. So, as I said, it climbs pretty good. Probably not quite as good as a trail, but got to expect that. 180mm travel. And brakes weren't grabbing that good then. I think that'll come with time. All right, here we go. Round 2. So dry. Ew! Oh, he's down. You right?
Yeah.
That was a good one.
I went way to the left off the jump.
Oh, I thought you had that too.
Yeah, I just landed just off the side here. I went to the left so I get more height,
Yeah.
which I often do.
That'll slow everyone down a bit. It's a bit of a mind game. But he come off like that. Hopefully it doesn't slow him down too much. But he's still jumping. He's still got it. Never actually fired anyone down this, so it's good to see different lines. Well done. Little rock drop. Sliding. Yeah. How grippy is it, eh? Oh.
I thought it might have been something like that.
Yeah, he did well. I just got up the top of Morning Glory, Jolly Nose. It's another gravity track, quite rocky up the top, so be interesting to see how it goes. I get just as much enjoyment as watching someone else do it. Yep, over it. Alright, so I just come back from the first ride, all washed up, cleaned. Yeah, first impressions were awesome. Suspension was just so soft, so smooth. Handling was unreal of the smaller wheels. Things would change. Wasn't too happy with my pedals, which is sort of my choice, but they're a bit too convex, so can't quite get the grip where it needs to be, so I might look at changing them. I feel like the center's sitting a little bit too high. Handlebar grips got a funny little flange on them, so when you're changing the dropper posts and changing gears, your thumb's rubbing on that flange, which is a bit annoying, so I'll probably change them out later on. Other than that, a few tweaks with this suspension. Go to tubeless and have some fun. Thanks for watching. Well, if you made it this far, thanks for hanging with me. It's been fun. In the video, Lee did have a pretty good tumble. To his credit, he got back up and did another 15 k's up and down the hill, so good on you, Lee. Yeah, it's always a bit embarrassing and disheartening when you come off in front of the boys, but to his credit, he kept going, so well done, mate. Hopefully I can bring you a little bit more content on the bike and see what it can do and maybe what I can do. Stay tuned there. Yeah, once again, thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, and yeah, if you can get me 1 million followers, I can stop doing fencing and start doing something that I really love. So yeah, give us a subscribe, a like, leave a comment, be kind if you can, and have fun out in the trails. You.